Just recently, I received a message on my Etsy shop asking if I offered any of my boxes stained black. Let's call this client Mr. Mike. He pointed out the box that he liked and basically asked for it black. I informed him that I had never stained walnut any color, let alone black. So we settled on tiger maple or fiddleback maple dyed black. We settled on a price and had a deal. But there was just one catch. He needs it before Christmas. We better jump right on it. Alright y'all, so the wood came in today. Look at the curl in this wood. This stuff is gorgeous. I think Mr. Mike is gonna love it. Let's kick some ass and make some sawdust. So the maple I ordered is S4S, which is square 4 sides. So it means it's just been milled already. However, I'm gonna do some touch-up milling, but for now I need to get it ripped down to a rough dimension. Meet me over at the joiner. Meet me at the planer. I'm going to start with planing the box sides first because those will be thicker than the front and the back sides. Now let's get our box frames cut down to size. And I'm making the sides 9 inches. And the front and back of the box will be 11 inches. Let's go lay out our dovetails. Oh, wonderful. That's just what I needed, was some damn rain on my metal roof. Well, it's gonna get noisy, boys. As I worked diligently, doing my best to get this box built and sent off before the holidays, I was focused. But was I focused on the right things? How did I not see this coming? I literally missed the inevitable. Houston, we have a problem. This is not good. Well, guys, I have some unfortunate news for this video. My shop is starting to flood. God, please help me. Y'all say a prayer for me, please. Man, Mike, I'm doing my best, brother. I got a little problem going on here. My whole shop is now flooded. Underwater. I've got a box that I have to get to Mr. Mike before Christmas. Mother Nature never fails to amaze me. I went from a dry shop and in 15 minutes began to flood. Within 20 minutes, I was treading water. 1 foot and 6 inches worth of water ran in my shop, and I felt hopeless. Minutes after filming, and I'm in 1 foot deep worth of water in my shop. It was December 17th, and I had 3 days to get this box shipped. Well, here we are, day later, and I've got a humongous mess to clean, and I'm still hopeful that I'm going to be able to get this box shipped out in time. I've got quite a bit of mess to clean up. Well, you guys, it's December 19th and the shop is currently being dried with dehumidifiers and fans, but I can still get in here and try and finish this box. Wish me luck. Meet me at the router table. Figure out the size of our box bottom, we'll use 2 1/8" little plates here. So I'll just set it right here in the dado and push it over into my other dado and do the same thing with this piece, but come to the other side. Take my clamps and give them a little clamp. Now, just pull that out of there, and that is going to be our width from here to here. I've got some adhesive backed felt that I'm going to be using for the liner. And this is how it should look. So last night I couldn't sleep, so I came back in the shop and started playing with some wood dye, and I've got this jet black color on it, and this is the color Mike and I agreed on, so I really think this is going to turn out great. So I'm going to cut my drawer sides out of this piece here, and then I'll just, plane this back off and then redo everything all at once with the dye. Over here at the miter saw, we'll go ahead and put a 45 on these pieces here. So off camera, I went ahead and added a dado at the bottom of these pieces that will fit my drawer bottom. And now what I'm going to do is put a dado in each of my drawer sides in the back of them. So let's go ahead and get these dadoed out, and we'll get this box bottom assembled and glue it up. Now let's clamp in our drawer sides here, and this will determine our back length. So we'll take and butt into that dado, and then right here we'll just mark where this dado ends. We'll cut this at the miter saw, and that should fit right in that dado. And there we go. Marvelous. So I'm starting my first coat on the interior of the box, and I got my dye right where I want it. We're going to go ahead and let our tray dry. We got it glued up and dyed on the interior and the exterior, and we're going to let it go ahead and dry while we do our lid. It's going to be a glass lid, and our pieces for the side, the left and the right, are going to be ripped down to 1 5/8 inches, and the front piece and the back piece are going to be ripped down to 1 1/8 inches. So let's get these ripped down. So now that we got our pieces cut down to size, we'll go ahead and rip them at our table saw. Now we're going to do a mortise and tenon joint. We're going to set up a test piece so we don't mess up our actual pieces. And as you can see, our first test piece was very, very successful. We got the lid joinery finished, and it's basically a through mortise and tenon, and it clicks together just like so. Nice and snug, and the glass lid will sit right in some dados that I'm going to cut right inside the edge here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do all this off camera so I can get us to the final touches and then get this thing shipped out of here, because I am in a time crunch. I've got to get this shipped out and in his hands before Christmas. So we're gonna work on the drawer face, and I'm gonna install this little pull for the drawer. Okay, so we've got our lid done. It's all shaped. I put a little chamfer on the sides, and the glass is installed and taped up for when we go to put the die on. Before we die the rest of the box, I'm gonna install the hinges, and then we'll take apart everything and put the final coat of dye on it. That is beautiful. And this thing is coming to life. There's that jet black we were looking for. Oh man. But man, does this thing ever look so good. I am actually stunned with how this is turning out, man. You guys, I think I'm gonna pull it off. I'm so excited. I'm about to get this box finally finished up. I'm just taking my little brush with my jet black dye, and I'm just gonna touch up some of these unfinished spots that I couldn't really get with the rag. And then we're gonna let this thing completely dry. Put it back together, take the tape off, and we're gonna box this thing up and ship it off. And I believe it will make it before Christmas. Well, once this dries, I'll see you back and we will get it put back together, get it boxed up, and get it shipped out. Wow, you guys, this thing turned out amazing. I am putting the hardware back on, and we will glue in our drawer pull. We'll ship this bad boy out. Well, you guys, we are on our way to the post office. According to my tracking, it will arrive to Mike in California on Saturday, which is 2 days before Christmas. It's Friday. That's overnighted. That's expensive, but totally worth it. We made it, guys. What's up, you badass rock stars? Daniel here. I just want to say thank you. From the bottom of my heart, my family and I are so grateful for y'all's generosity and your kind words. They uplifted our spirits during this time of chaos, and I so appreciate it. In the meantime, I hope you get in your shop and make some sawdust. Thanks, guys.